This is Global Watch on your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. I am Abigail Ukmade. Russia has begun returning its troops and military units from annexed Crimea to their permanent bases to be completed by May 1. This follows raised concerns about the risk of war due to a huge buildup close to Ukraine's border. This was disclosed on Friday by Russian Defense Minister. Ukraine Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said in a statement that the troop withdrawal would not put an end neither to the current escalation nor to the conflict between Ukraine and Russia in general. Ukrainian president, who earlier challenged Russian President Vladimir Putin to meet him in the conflict zone, welcomed the decision to de-escalate tensions at the border. In a tweet, he said the reduction of troops on the Ukrainian border proportionately reduced this tension. He stated further that Ukraine is always vigilant, yet welcomes any step to decrease the military presence and de-escalate the situation in Donbas. Russian-backed separatists have been fighting the Ukrainian government in the region since 2014. Over 100 Palestinians and 20 Israeli police were injured in clashes overnight in annexed East Jerusalem between the far-right Jewish activists, Palestinians and Israeli police over nights of confrontations amidst rising nationalist and religious tensions. The violence erupted as police tried to keep Palestinians and ultra-nationalist Jewish protesters apart. Israel had occupied East Jerusalem since the 1965 Middle East War and considers the entire city its capital, though not recognized by the vast majority of the international community. Palestinians claim East Jerusalem as the future capital of a hoped-for independent state. Tensions in East Jerusalem have escalated since the start of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan on 13th April. Palestinians have clashed with police, accusing them of erecting barriers to stop them from congregating on steps outside Damascus gates to break the daytime fast. Police say the measures are intended to help pedestrians flow into the old city. Jews have also been angered by a spate of TikTok videos showing Palestinians assaulting members of the ultra-Orthodox community, including an attack on 2 ultra-Orthodox boys on Jerusalem's light rail. The videos were given as a reason for Lehava for its march to Damascus Gate in what it said would be a show of national honor. More than 50 people detained overnight were taken for a remand hearing on Friday morning, a statement from police said. Imprisoned opposition leader and Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny says he is ending his hunger strike after getting medical attention and being warned by his doctors that continuing it would be life-threatening. In an Instagram post on Friday afternoon, the 24th day of his hunger strike, Navalny said he would continue to demand a visit from his doctor to address a loss of sensation in his legs and arms, but he said he would not stop refusing food after being examined by non-prison doctors. The 44-year-old politician, who was arrested earlier this year and is serving a 2.5-year sentence, began the hunger strike on March 31 to protest prison authorities' refusal to let his doctors visit after he developed severe back pain and numbness in his legs. Officials insisted Navalny was getting all the medical help he needs, but Navalny said he received effectively no treatment. NASA and SpaceX launched a new tour 4-astronaut team on a flight into orbit on Friday, the first crew ever propelled into orbit using a rocket booster and capsule recycled from a previous space flight. The company's Crew Dragon capsule Endeavour engines roared to life at 9:49 GMT from NASA's Kennedy Space Center, Florida. The astronauts from US, Japan, and France are due to arrive at the space station early on Saturday following a flight of about 23 hours. They will spend 6 months at the orbiting lab. NASA limited the number of launch guests because of COVID-19, but SpaceX's next private passengers made the cut. The missions marks the second operational space station team to be launched by NASA aboard a Dragon Crew capsule since the United States resumed flying astronauts into space from US soil last year, following a 9-year hiatus at the end of the US Space Shuttle program in 2011. They are expected to spend about 6 months aboard the orbiting research platforms, conducting science experiments and maintenance before returning to Earth. You are watching Global Watch. More stories coming your way after the break. Just stay tuned. Welcome back. You are still watching Global Watch. A week after the United States Progressive Democratic legislators proposed a bill seeking to regulate American assistance in an effort to stop human rights abuse against Palestinians, more than 300 U.S. lawmakers in a letter called on Washington to continue aid to Israel without conditions or reduction. The letter, addressed to the chair of the House Appropriations Committee, Rosa DeLauro, signed by 328 lawmakers, urged Democrats and Republicans to fully fund the $3.8 billion in annual security assistance to Israel that was authorized in 2016 as part of a 10-year memorandum of understanding between the then President Barack Obama and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The letter said reducing funding or adding conditions on security assistance will be detrimental to Israel's ability to defend itself against all threats. It also highlighted that Israel provides the U.S. with unique intelligence information and advanced defense weapons system. It added that U.S. aid to Israel will help promote regional stability and address common challenges from Iran and its proxies in the Middle East. Bitcoin and other digital currencies plunged more than 8% over a 24-hour period on Friday. This is attributed to the proposed gains tax hike from U.S. President Joe Biden on those earning above $1 million, led to a wave of selling. At around 8:50 a.m. Eastern Time, Bitcoin was down 6.6% in the last 24 hours at $49,560. It is the first time Bitcoin has traded below $50,000 since early March. Ether fell to $2,255, down 10.7%. XRP, the fifth biggest cryptocurrency, plunged 16%. This wiped out more than $200 billion of value from the entire cryptocurrency market. This triggered a sell-off in stock markets overnight, with all three major U.S. indexes ending Thursday's session in the red. Part of the support in the increase of cryptocurrency has been because of increased buying of Bitcoin by institutional investors. Banks are also trying to allow their clients to get involved in the Bitcoin market. Authorities around the world are looking to how to regulate Bitcoin. Chloe Lopez Gomez, a 29-year-old French black ballet dancer, has been awarded $19,000 in compensation over complaints of racism at the Berlin State Ballet and her contract renewed in an out-of-court settlement. In one production, Lopez Gomez said the ballet mistress was handing out white veils for the dancers to wear and told her she couldn't give her one because the veil is white and she is black. She said the same dance teacher had forced her to wear white makeup to blend in with other white dancers in the production. On Instagram, she welcomed the settlement on Instagram as a small victory, but a huge step for the ballet world. She encouraged everyone to break the silence. The ballet company said her allegation of racial discrimination deeply moves them, causing them to launch an internal investigation into racism amongst its staff. She began legal action after her fixed-term contract was not renewed last summer. The company that under the court settlement, her contract will be renewed until the end of 2021-2022 season. And that is it on Global Watch for today. For more updates, do visit our website at www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. I am Abigail Okwade. Remain safe. Thanks for watching.